Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. So today I have yet another story time. Oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, why can't I just be like normal kids and have equal setting? But anyways, it's fine. So today I want to tell you guys about why I didn't go to prom. I'm literally still heartbroken about it. I still wish I went, but yeah, I guess it's life. So my matric year was in 2016, yeah? And I remember my sibling did go to her farewell. She's 2 years older than me, and so I thought now like this would be easy, for my parents. Yeah. So I remember I went to my dad. I don't remember the specific dates. I'll just tell the story. So I went to my dad and I tell him, I'm like, Dad, can I please get a ticket for my matric farewell? Just wait. And my dad is like giving me excuses. Because I don't even get good marks, and I don't even do chores and leave me. And I'm thinking to myself, what? Like, your previous daughter went, no one has been in the top 15. What do you mean? What do you mean? And we both don't do chores. So I thought because, we're both kids, you would treat us equally, but clearly, son. But these are things I'm not saying to him. I'm just thinking, oh, what the hell? Yo, that chica, guys. I hate what's happening here. It's probably because I had a tear. But anyways, that chica, guys. But at the same time, I'm thinking, I really want this, so I'm going to continue asking him for this. I don't care about when so even in real life, I'm like, guys, not guys, and I'm like, Dad, can I please get money for the ticket? And he just would always have this weird off vibe, like, or he just get angry and irritated, or he would ignore me and depart. Like, guys, be like, oh yeah, you don't even do chores here at home. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, we have someone who helps at home. Yes, we still do chores. We don't do them to your satisfaction, but I still did chores and I did them better. But again, my dad would say things like that, like, yeah, you don't even get good marks. Like, yeah, I know I'm not a great student, but I'm still a matric. I've never failed a grade. What do you mean, guys? My dad would always just shut me down when I ask him for this. I'm like, son, because I still want what I want. Because, like, guys, every girly girl, every girl that is like me, who's like that girl who's about this makeup and glamour life and slaying everyday life, then you look forward to things like this, like your wedding day, your prom day, like just going out for events where you need to dress up. That is my thing. That is your thing if you're also a girl like me. Do you understand? I continue to ask him, son. He gets annoyed, depart, son. At some point, you at the end is all bad forever, son. But then I'm like, I want this, yeah, boy. So he eventually gave me money to buy the ticket, and I think it was 250, if not 45 rand, around that. So I need 10, guys, and I'm happy. I'm thinking, I'm gonna go, because like all of this time I remember I'm gonna like go to my farewell. Obviously the plan is to slay, honey. I already had my design of the dress. I already knew the hair. I already, but I just didn't have room to go to. I didn't know who to go to. Hi, son. I go to my dad now. I ask my dad, can you please go look for someone to tunga, to like do my dress? Yo, that's another barrier, guys. My dad is busy having weird energies, money, in the partner. You don't even perform right in school. You don't even do right here at home. You're just useless. So you say things like that, guys. And I'm like, yo, son. And I'm thinking to myself, am I really not gonna wait to my farewell? But I still wanted it. So I still continued, son. And then the boy, guys, man, yo, at that time it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy to ask him, can I please go for a fitting, or can I look for a designer? You know, it's not hard. I mean, it's not easy. I mean, because umtu o ngekho easily approachable. He is feared by my whole family. Do you understand? So imagine, but I wanted this, and I thought to myself, I don't care, I'm still gonna. So I let things slide, because it's like they give us like a couple of months before the farewell, so we know like we have some time to plan. So I would let things rest for some time, then I continue to ask him, and let things rest some time and continue to ask him. Yo, son. Kafuna kavume ndiyaphoqa nje. And I'm thinking to myself, but like my sister went, and she isn't like the perfect person as you say I should be to go there. You know, yes, she gets probably like good marks, she's probably above average, you know, but it's not like top 15. No one has ever been in top 15. Grades are not our thing, especially me. This is me, lip gloss, slaying. That's what I'm about. And he was a strict guy even. He didn't allow us to wear weaves, like makeup and all of those things. So it was just the worst situation ever. He didn't understand. I just wish I had like a female figure who like would convince him to like just do this. But I also think it's deeper, yes. I think it's deeper than just him not wanting me to go to my farewell. But that's probably a story for another day. So, hi, money the thing I'm afraid. And I'm like, can I please go? And I humble myself. Can I please go for a fitting? Can I please go to a design? And time is now running out. My friends at school, they're telling me, you know, they have their dresses together, and like, yo, hey, I'm feeling the pressure. Yo, and I'm thinking to myself, what am I gonna do? Because it seems like things are not moving the way I wish they would. Yeah, well, I think he did it for a reason, guys. I think he did it for a reason. He really probably didn't want me to go there. It's really deeper than me. But yeah. So I'm sure it was probably like, I would say a week before, which means I have the week which I'm going to school, and then the weekend, which is when the Matric farewell happens, because it would happen on a Saturday. Yeah. So I had a week left. Do you understand? From Monday to Friday to figure out a plan. That's how bad it got. Time ran out. I guess. So eventually we go to this place that I saw. And I was like, hey Dad, let's try driving to this place that I saw in town. But I wasn't sure of the direction, so I went there. Hey, I don't know if it was the universe not wanting this, or it was. But nah, man, my dad was driving fast, guys. I really think he didn't want me to go. He was driving fast because I'm looking out the window and I'm like, hey, maybe it's. And that day, I think Landau, he built up. So something was covered up there. Or if it's not that part, then I passed it. And that's why I say maybe it was for a reason. Because any time alarm, guys, my dad was driving fast down that road. I remember that it's in town. Oof, I'm the worst with directions and names. Get back, get. We drive. We would even go back. And then I thought maybe he would allow me for the third time to drive, or like the third time, so that the fourth time when we come back is the final time of me like trying to scout. But when I was passing with the taxi. So as I born, I get once we went to drive to town to go check out that place that he bought near down, that the dresses, yeah. So I'm like heartbroken. I'm thinking to myself, they're probably constructing it, or did I go the wrong direction? I'm thinking my dad also was fast. Like he wasn't like someone who really wanted to do it. He was. Nah, the energy wasn't like man. Like he, like if you really wanted me to find that designer, you would have given me time. You would have gone slow, let me ask people. Do you understand? And it really breaks my heart when I look back now, because it's like, what's up, dog? What's up? What is that deep feeling that is hidden that I'm feeling? But okay, cool. Hi, son. So I'm again, and I'm like, okay, Dad, can we at least go? I think I saw a dress at a mall. Yeah, so we went to this place at a mall. Okay, and then I remember I wore that dress, and it looked nice. And those ladies in the shop, they were making me feel so good. They were like, "Oh my gosh, you look so good. You're gonna kill everyone." And my dad, I can see he doesn't like this. Yeah, but like he's thinking, oh, like maybe because it's his girl child, and also whatever else he's feeling. Do you understand? So I'm like, okay, but I didn't like that dress because it's not what I envisioned, first of all, and it is a dress at a shop, which means anyone else can buy it, like, and take a picture and be like, yeah, I went somewhere to a nice cocktail event or whatever, I wanted it to be custom. I wanted it to be mine. I wanted it to be unique, and like I wanted it to be that design. Yeah. And I tell anyways, the local guys, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't like this dress, and I won't have fun in it. I won't feel good in it. But I really wanted to go to this farewell. I really wanted to not miss it. To myself, oh my gosh, then I have to just like this dress then. And I thought to myself, I know there's going to be another barrier because I still have to do my makeup and my nails and my hair, and this guy, I get guys, figure in me for me to do like for the farewell. I have this small dress that I don't like, and the plan was to have a weave and for it to be styled and like to, there was this other style of weave that I saw. I may insert an example, a picture here just to show. But anyways, I wanted that, like a weave with a closure, Guys, I feel it in my heart, but this guy, he doesn't want this to happen, and he is not in a good mood. So it won't be even easy to approach him and talk to him now. So I asked him, okay, can we please go buy hair, because now I need to go do my hair at the power salon. There's this power salon in Port Elizabeth, and like everyone knows it. I wanted to do my weave there. I wanted them to style it. And anyways, my dad used to take us there before he knew of like more cheaper ways, like in the hood, because he had girl children, so he would take us to power salon, and it's so expensive just to like blow out your hair. But if you go to like a salon in the hood, they do an even better job but for cheaper. So I can see a mall, this hair. So we walk in the shop, and I'm thinking to myself, Obviously, I'm not buying bonding, honey. She will not rock bonding. Never me. No. So I go straight for I think it was Indian hair, whatever. So it is 800 per bundle, I think. And it was, I think, 16 inches. Yo, they take it, guys. I swipe as I'm sister. Then we go back to the car with my dad. Yo, when we get back in the car, my dad looks at this hair and he looks at the price. He's like, what? Yo, he gets mad. He's like, no. You are going to return this hair right now and you're going to give me back the money. And we don't even have to do this then if we're going to pay this much for hair. And I'm like, what? And I'm like, what? And I'm looking for my sister like to just defend me and say something. But she's quiet because I think she was scared too. And I'm like, no, but dad, this is the hair I want for my matric. Yo, my dad, he cuts you now. And when he cuts you off, it's almost like he's gonna slap you at that moment. So you're quiet. And I'm like, oh my gosh, yo, hi, son. He's like, go return this now and give me my money. Yo, go back, me and my sister. We are scared because when we went into that shop, there was a sign saying, no refunds, no cash, don't do any. So how are we gonna do this? Yeah, we walk in. We give that guy the story. That guy's like, no, but guys, you see the sign, it's even here, like we can't, there's no refund. So, but we're like, no, but my dad says he doesn't want this, and like he's really mad, like what must we do now? He's like, no. He just tells us about the sign again. He's like, there's nothing I can do. Yo, so we go back to my dad. And when we go back to him, he is mad, bro. He's like, what do you mean? I'm not gonna pay this much for hair. And I'm like, so I'm supposed to wear a bonding and a mole dress to my my prom day. You are we alone, son. Nakoma, hi, son. This is just going wrong. Hi, Kesa, my sister, mom. We try again, but that guy's like, no. So we return to my dad. My dad doesn't even wait for us to give him a story. He just grabs that with the receipt. He goes back to the shop. So we follow him. He walks in, bro, angry as hell. And my dad, as I said, he's feared. So, like, he had this thing wherever he walked, like, he has a presence. Yeah, I can. He just told that guy, he spit out fire to that guy. He was like, yo, no, yo, swear words, give me my money now. I don't want to buy this hair. I just bought it now. You see, Moss, I didn't even use it. What. Hey, that guy is giving excuses. My dad just went ham on him. He was scared, that guy. He was like, you know what? Here's your money. He gave my dad the money. And we turned around and left. Yo. My heart, guys, broken. So as we are driving out Kemoko, I remember it's a Saturday and our schools obviously have like matches with other schools. So I saw our girls, my matric girls, my friends, I saw them as we were driving out of that mall. And they had their weaves and they just came back from a netball game. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my gosh, my heart was so broken, guys. And I'm like, still having hope, maybe I'll go. Yo, my dad drives to the hood, that one I was telling you about. Now, they do a great job, but like, if I had a weave, maybe then I would allow her to do my weave. But that's not the vision. I wanted to do things nice. Like every parent knows that this is what you do for a farewell. You go all out, you hire cars, you do things like... My dad didn't want to buy that hair, guys. He thought it was too expensive. And it was $899, if not 900. So we get to the salon and... Hey, my son. I think at that time we had an argument in the car. And then my dad, I was in the front seat, and then my dad slapped me. He hit me like across the face. I remember his slap went like this across my face, and I was crying. Yo, I think it's because of the weed. I don't know, yo, not the weed. The weave, yeah, but I think it's because of that when we were going back there, and maybe how I answered him, yeah, and then that's why he slapped me. I don't remember clearly what happened. Then when we get out, he gives my sister money, and it's not even enough. I think it was 120. Yo, stingy parents. And we get into the salon and I'm crying. So that lady, she feels so bad. She's like, what's wrong? And then we tell her my sister tried to like let her know what happened. Yo, guys, my heart is broken. So that lady, my sister tells her, 120. She tells her, that lady's like, no, she'll make a plan. And we really trusted that lady. Like in that hood, that lady was trusted, bro. Like people would literally wait for her to get their hair done because she was so good with her skill, you know. And I really trusted her as well, but I didn't have the hair I wanted, you know. So she was like, no, I'll try to do something, yeah. Well, yo, hey guys, was late. I remember it was like my hair was laid back, like almost like with a gel, yeah, well. And then she put some hair here. It was like a bun on the side, and I looked so nice. And I was so grateful for what she did, because it wasn't even enough money for that, you know. But because she saw I was crying, she helped me out, yeah, well. And yeah, we left. So when we left, we went to go meet my cousin. So my cousin at this point was beefing with my dad because I think she was rude, or they had that thing where your cousin grows up and then tells the adult the truth. And my dad, like now, wasn't on good terms with my cousin, but we still loved our cousin. And my dad had this thing of always wanting us to not be with people that he was beefing with. But I respect it now that I'm older, but I love my cousin, what do you mean? And she knows the type of person I am. And she also wanted me to go to my farewell, and she was like rooting for me, you know. So we meet up with her again, and we tell her the story, and she's so sad for me. She's like, yo, I am Daz, I'm so sorry, do you understand? And you know, and then my dad calls, and then when he calls, he hears her voice in the background, and then he's mad. Yo. So he is coming to fetch us mouse in the hood now. So he comes. So when he arrives, he asks us, like my cousin's gone most. When he arrives, mostly my cousin lives in that hood. He's like, what were you guys doing with her? What were you doing with her? Most of my sister answered, and I think she got hit because she was in the front seat now, and it was just bad. So we got home, and when we got home, when we got home, my dad left, guys. Yes, this is the thing that confirms that he didn't want me to go. My dad left, and when he left for a long time. Like, you know, mostly at some point he's the one who's driving the car that's supposed to drop me off there at the farewell. So he's supposed to be maybe fetching me at home around 5 or 6, and then I'm supposed to be dropped off there. My dad left, gone for hours, and it started to hit, but I'm not going, you know. And I was looking for, you know, my sister, my aunt, my people around me to try and like fight for me, but I guess, you know, they were also scared of him, and they didn't, you know. So I watched the time pass, guys, and I thought to myself, yeah, you see, now they're arriving. And I didn't have a makeup artist, I didn't have my nails done, and I thought to myself, you know what, let me not just lie to myself. Let me accept that I'm not going. So that was painful. Then I decided, okay, let me call my partner, because I had a partner and I knew that he would slay with me as well. And that was my vision. I thought we were going to slay together. The plan was to slay, honey. So I called him and he, like, I tried to have a happy voice. I don't even remember the excuse I gave him. If you'd ask me now, it would probably be a different story. Rachel confirmed that I was lying then. But I then called him and I was like, yo, bro, I'm not going. And I think asked me why. Then I lied. Don't remember what I said. Then I told him to fetch my friend, because my friend didn't have a partner and they were not far, their neighborhoods were not far from each other. So I give him the number. I'm like, just take my friend and then have fun, yeah, boy. So he's like, oh, okay. Yo, hang up, guys. Yo, inhliziyo yami ingakho. Inhliziyo yami ithe. Naye uguy, upartner wami, I could hear about, yo, he's very disappointed, you know, because even the color, he would be asking me what color, you know, what color must we follow. If you get like I asked the color, because the dress wasn't ready, you know. And I'm thinking to myself, maybe it was a good thing that he didn't become my partner and it didn't happen, because my dad would have been so rude to him and I would have just hoped for that time of us being with my dad to just pass quickly, because I know he wouldn't have had like a good experience with him, you know. So yeah, wait to yo. I think I slept and then I watched TV. You know, most Monday it's school time. I go to school. The worst, guys. Everyone is talking about this. Everyone is talking about this. They showed me the pictures and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so much fun, and I'm feeling like, that's what I feel like. And I'm thinking to myself, as they show me pictures, I'm like, I would have slayed for real, most, because you guys look good, but like I would have looked great. Like I would have slayed everybody. And there were even these girls that came up to me. They were in 11th grade. I was in 12th grade most. So they came up to me and they're like, oh my gosh, can we see your pictures? We know you're definitely gonna slay. Oh my gosh, guys, imagine how heartbroken I was to tell them that I didn't go. And I don't even remember the excuse I gave to them about me not going. But I had this hair again, because everyone can see that your hair's done. So, you know, I was like, I didn't go. And I am glad I didn't go, because imagine if I went and I did not look how I wished and I don't feel good, you know, I wouldn't have had fun, you know. But another thing that confirmed for me was that I am definitely then destined to slay, honey. I'm destined for the red carpet. That is my career, to just slay, you know, because after my dad did that, I was like, it confirms that I cannot stay with you, because I will not be the person I envision myself if I stay here most, because I'm always gonna have barriers and just negativity, yeah. And also it confirmed that he was feeling something. There's something that is up. It's deeper than me, you know. So yeah, guys, I didn't go to my farewell, and that is my story. But anyways, on to the next. I hope you guys enjoyed my story. Don't forget to like, comment, please comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.